Today, my friends, we are talking about something a little negative because I just genuinely have some questions. Today, we are talking about WWE's pay-per-view schedule. Is WWE doing too much? And the reason why I ask that question is because of the WWE Evolution ticket sales have not been great, is what we're hearing. There's still a bunch of seats available, and it hasn't been selling well, which is a very unfortunate thing for the women. That is such, they don't deserve that at all. And it's a lot of it is because of all of the programming in professional wrestling that is happening next weekend with Evolution, NXT Great American Bash, Saturday Night's Main Event, and then you also have AEW All In. And on top of that, in Atlanta, that same weekend, you also have a Beyonce concert. So you just have a lot of stuff that's going on in Atlanta. And then obviously AEW is not in Atlanta, but you have a lot of stuff that's going on in Atlanta in one weekend. And the rumor is that that's hurting the ticket sales. And this is one of the last events you would actually want to see as a flop because fans have been begging for it. And a lot of it also comes from a very shitty build. They did not build any of this up at all. Like, for example, Tiffany Stratton will face Trish Stratus for the WWE Women's Championship at Evolution. Why the hell did we just find out about this on Friday? Doesn't make any sense. They didn't build this out. They didn't give us a chance to consume this, accept this, like this, to build story on it. They just kind of force-fed us into this. It doesn't make any sense. And speaking of, does Trish Stratus getting in the ring with Tiffany Stratton, will it help Tiffany in any way? I think so. I think maybe athletically, maybe storytelling, match in ring wise, it could help Tiffany because obviously she's still young and she's still learning. But I don't think the physicals in the ring is where Tiffany needs help. Tiffany and Jade, in my opinion, both need help promo wise. More so Tiffany than Jade. Reason being is because Tiffany is your women's world champion. I don't know who's writing Tiffany's babyface promos. She's fine as a heel. Everything about Tiffany Stratton as a heel makes sense. But when we're talking about Tiffany Stratton as a babyface, I don't know who's writing those promos. They don't work. It's like Tiffany just comes out and just says, because WWE runs on Tiffy time. And she kind of says it in like this pattern, and it just doesn't give off babyface, and it just comes off dull. When you watch her promos, especially in the ring, they don't come off strong at all. And I feel like it's lacking of that. And I don't know, and it kind of, at this point, it kind of feels like we're like, all right, let's just rush to SummerSlam and let's just put the title on Naomi. That's kind of what it feels like. And I don't want it to feel that way at all. We just need to do something very valuable with Tiffany Stratton because she's going to be one of the bigger stars in this business for a very long time. She's like 26. She's like the same age as me. She's got a long career in this business. And I just feel like right now they're not doing her justice. Even Jade, I don't think they're doing Jade that much justice either. And I think that leads to, I think WWE creatively for the women, they're in a dry spot, especially with Bianca being injured and now Liv Morgan being injured as well, which killed the whole Liv Morgan Nikki Bella feud. Killed it because unfortunately Liv is injured. I hope you get well. And now, and the only problem with any of this going on is you still have dog wrestlers for the women. Becky, Lyra, Bayley, triple threat match. That's a good match. The build for it, not bad. They could have used more screen time in my opinion, but not terrible. You still have the Roxanne Perez. Roxanne and Raquel are going to be a tag team now. So I am excited to see what they do. We could have did a little bit more with that, but I'm going to let them cook. You have Roxanne, you have EO versus Rhea. Okay. If Io Sky loses that title, where do we go from here? I don't even think Stephanie Vicaire is on the card. I don't think Julia is on the card. These are some of your newer stars. What are we doing? What are we doing? And why I say what are we doing is it just leads to a bigger problem in WWE right now. And what that is everything in WWE feels extremely rushed. When things don't gotta be that damn rushed. And the reason why it feels rushed is because WWE has way too many PLEs going on. It's kind of like their TKO is streaming away from everything we didn't want. When Triple H first took over and we were getting all these long-term storytells, we were with it. Everything made sense. Everything got its proper build. Everything mattered. Now, everything is just blink twice, PLE match. CM Punk versus John Cena, if you ask me, before TKO bought out WWE, CM Punk and John Cena with Triple H's booking, that would have at least lasted 2 to 3 months. I'd bet money on that. John Cena and R-Truth probably would have lasted 3 months of booking and storytelling. But now it's just like you blink twice, you're out of PLE. We're not giving chances for stories to grow because there's so many PLEs they have going on right now. It's OD. They need to chill. Like, bruh, I'm sorry. SummerSlam is the biggest pay-per-view of the summer. You have 2-night pay-per-view, 2-night build. Am I excited to see Cody versus Cena right now? No. Do I think that should be the match? Yes. But am I excited to see it? No, because they have too many events lined up. And then on top of that, what the hell is going to main event night 1 of SummerSlam? They just have a lot of just chaos coming around right now. And I don't like it. I don't like it. And especially with these women's storylines, I think for women's female wrestling, something that I truly do enjoy, female wrestling needs long-term storytelling. Especially because you want to show that women can draw just like the men. And in terms of Evolution 2, I don't think WWE did a good job at it. I truly don't. I'm a WWE lifer. I'm going to watch it anyway. It is what it is. Of course, I'm going to support the women. But as a pay-per-view build, this is terrible. They promoted Queen of the Ring much more than they did Evolution 2. And I just don't understand why. It kind of feels like they're just like, shit, all right, you know what? The fans have been asking for it for so damn long. Here, let's just spit this out. And it just doesn't make any sense. At all. I love the fact that you give these women the spotlight for then, now, and forever. I absolutely adore that. But build it out. Build it out. Make it important. Use wrestlers, especially with the TNA locker room now, and you still have people who are a part of the women's division in TNA. You could have made this such a big deal. And instead, you just kind of just threw it together and said, all right, shit, we got another 3 weekend full of pay-per-views. Let's just push this out. No, we don't need this. Why? I just don't understand. I would love to understand. I would love to know why WWE feels the need to do this. I know it's a money grab. I understand the money. I understand the finances. But as a fan who watches, as somebody who watches and wants to be invested in the story and wants to understand and wants to fall in love with what I'm seeing, everything in WWE right now feels rushed and not like there's an actual plan on the back end of it. And I think the reason why is because we have too many goddamn events going on. Way too many PLEs. We don't need this much PLEs, because if you give us this much PLEs, all this leads to is 2-week storyline, 2-week storyline, 2-week storyline, 2-week storyline. And that's nothing for anybody to be able to sink their teeth into. And to me, that's the biggest problem right now. And then on top of that, you're having pay-per-views where your world champions, or other major superstars aren't on the card. And you're wondering why the numbers are low. Duh. If Saturday night's main event doesn't host a good drawing. As of right now, you don't even have Cody Rhodes on the card in Atlanta. I know it's Goldberg's town, but it's also your top guys crowd. What the fuck is Cody Rhodes not on Saturday night's main event for? Why is CM Punk not on Saturday night's main event? You want to talk about drawing and numbers and everything? You don't even got your top guys on the card. It just all doesn't make sense right now. And I hope it does. I hope they figure something out to where this all makes sense, especially with stars becoming bigger, as Cody Rhodes is going to be in Street Fighter and Roman Reigns is already listed to play Akuma, I believe, in Street Fighter. You're going to have two of your biggest stars not on the roster. And at this point, do I think Seth Rollins can carry it until they come back? No, I don't. Not with this new faction. I'm sorry. I genuinely don't feel like Seth Rollins can carry it. I hope that changes. I pray to God my mind changes. But if you ask me right now, can Seth be the main focal point until Cody and Roman get back? No, I don't. I just don't think so. I'm trying to be optimistic, but right now it is looking bleak. And before I get out of here, there's one thing else we have to talk about before I go. The WWE library. If there was one flaw from WWE working with Netflix, my only problem with it is what they did to the WWE library. As a die-hard wrestling fan, I love to go back and watch years of wrestling. Different years of Monday Night Raw and SmackDown, and follow the year and see what happened in that year and why people thought it was exciting. I love doing that. Like, how do you think I know the Attitude Era so well? I've went back and watched 98 and 99 and 2000 and 2001 and see the build up to different stories I want to see. You can't do that anymore. Peacock only has SmackDown. But at least Peacock on SmackDown has all 52 episodes of every goddamn year. This Monday Night Raw on Netflix is terrible. Then you have to go to the CW app to get all the old seasons of NXT, and they don't even have all the old seasons of NXT. What these streaming apps have done to the WWE library is disgusting. It is criminal what they have done. Shout out to WWE Vault. They give us so many cool backstage scenes and different matches that we forgot about, and they show us house matches. Shout out to WWE Vault. But dear God, we need to fix that WWE library, because they're just taking things out of history that you can't replace. I'm sorry. Is it fuck Hulk Hogan to the day I die? Yeah. Are we going to erase Hulk Hogan out of the legacy of professional wrestling? No, we're not. I'm sorry. You can't tell that history without Hulk Hogan. Do you know how awkward it is to watch WrestleMania 20 with Benoit? It is beyond awkward. Especially for me, it's one of my favorite matches ever. That triple threat match between Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and Benoit is gas. Is it very awkward? Is that the reason why WrestleMania 20 is not talked about? Yes, it is. But we're not about to do revisionist history and say, oh, there was no main event at WrestleMania 20. Did the fuck kiss my ass? You see what I'm saying? Like, make it make sense is all I'm trying to say. And I just wish, like, the way everything's going right now, I'm not gonna lie to you, it makes me miss the WWE Network. The WWE Network was heaven for WWE fans. The product, the main product at that time, not so much. But to be able to watch ECW, WCW, Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, everything, all the pay-per-views, everything you needed in one place, the WWE Network was before its time. And dear God, do I miss the WWE Network. It was so special. And like, everything was there. You could follow everything. It had breakdowns, and then all the Raws and SmackDowns to tell that were a part of that story. Everything you wished for as a WWE fan with the WWE library was right there. Now, you might as well just forget about it. Or you might as well just go listen to somebody else talk about those times back in the day. That's just unfortunate. That's just all I gotta say about it. So, my rant is over about the current product and the library. I just wanted to get this out. You guys have more videos coming out, obviously, next week, as I have to give you my NXT Great American Bash predictions, Evolution predictions. Maybe I'll even give you my All-In predictions. You never know what I'll do. So, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. It has been your boy D, Forever Gang. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And until forever finds you.